Hey, it's Ron Douglas. What's up? Welcome to the webinar. Welcome to the presentation. Happy hump day. It's been a slow week so far for me. I'm going on vacation at the end of this week, but I just wanted to give you guys some value, get this presentation in before I go. Wednesday, 2 p.m., I'm here with you. If you can hear me loud and clear, give me a yes in the questions box. If you can hear me loud and clear, give me a yes in the questions box. I'm going to try to keep this interactive, get used to using that questions box. So thanks for joining us today. Joining today's training, we're delighted to have you here. I believe you've made an excellent decision by investing your time in learning how to build a profitable online business in today's digital economy. And in today's artificial intelligence economy, right? AI is really taking over everything, and pretty much everything you do needs to have some type of AI strategy with it to work faster, to help your customers and clients be more efficient, make more money, do more things, be more powerful in everything that they do. So I am a late adopter of a lot of things, but I've been all over AI because there's so much money. There's trillion-dollar companies, multiple trillion-dollar companies that are AI based, NVIDIAs of the world, and the amount of money that the Metas and the hyperscalers, they call them, Googles and Amazon and all these other big companies are spending on AI. Like they know what the future is. They know where the trends are going. And if you see them spending like that, it's a really good indication that you need to get more involved. So today's a special training on AI, and if you think you have missed the opportunity to use it and to build an online income with it, you are wrong. And we're going to show you what I think is the easiest, the simplest way to use AI to generate recurring income and have AI do the sales and the work for you. So you don't even need to be technical to do this. And the best part about it is, this is really a big help. Like the services that you can provide are really a big help to businesses. So we're going to jump into that and show you more about it. If you ever wanted to earn additional income, escape the 9-to-5, create recurring income, build a business that gives you greater freedom and flexibility, then you're in the right place. Today's webinar is designed for, folks. Let me know if this sounds like you. If you're a side income seeker, ready to create a new source of income. If you're a professional looking to transition away from the traditional 9-to-5, which we've all been there. If you're a busy parent who needs a flexible business that works around family life. Or if you're an adult age 35 to 60 who feels they've missed the previous online business opportunities but are ready to really take control, to really jump into the next big opportunity. Or if you're an aspiring entrepreneur eager to build a business plan that you can truly earn from and truly own. Or just about anybody interested in AI, automation, digital marketing to grow smarter and faster. If any of those sound like you, as I mentioned, you're in the right place. So whether you're starting from scratch or learning to grow an existing business, today's presentation is going to give you practical strategies and a roadmap you could begin implementing right away. We encourage you to stay on to the end of this presentation, as today's webinar is packed with actionable insights that can transform the way you build your business and create lasting financial freedom. So grab a pen and a pad, grab a notebook, whatever you have, a tablet, whatever you could write on. Stay engaged, turn off all distractions. Give this about an hour of your time, and I guarantee you're going to walk away with something special, and you're going to learn from someone who's done exactly what many of you aspire to do. So that being said, I'm going to have him come in and give you guys an introduction of himself, but he's the real deal, and I'm excited to learn from him as well. Please join me in giving a very warm welcome to the founder of Explosive Growth Academy, Sam.
So welcome on here, everyone. Welcome on here. Thank you so much. Welcome on. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are listening into in the world, because I know we've got a global audience here. But before we get going, team, look, just do me a favor. Go ahead, locate that chat box. Go ahead, give me a me in the chat if you can see and hear me. Give me a me in the chat if you can see and hear me. Trust me, team, I have spoken to myself on far too many occasions. I just want to check. Beautiful. And let me know in the world, where are you calling in from? Where in the world are you calling in from? I'm calling in myself today from London in England, Southwest London in Wimbledon, and it's going to be a pleasure to be with every single one of you, team, because I'm so excited about this session. Because genuinely, team, in the next 90-ish minutes, I'm going to share with you something that has got the power to change the financial trajectory of your life more than anything else on the market at the moment. Team, this is no hype. This is no fluff. This isn't a pipe dream. This isn't a maybe. This is a real system with real numbers and real results. In fact, give me a number 7 in the chat if that sounds exciting, by the way, team. Give me a number 7 in the chat if that sounds exciting. Beautiful. So team, a massive welcome. My name is Sam Druce from the Explosive Growth Academy. And again, I'm so excited because what I'm sharing with you today is a real business that works. This isn't something that's going to be here and then in 3 months, 6 months, a year, it's gone. You know, when's the last time you saw someone investing in NFTs? I'm sure maybe one of you here is doing it. But this is a business that will always work. And best importantly, team, it means it's not going to take a lot of your time. And as you can see, what we're covering today, team, is how to start an AI agency, an artificial intelligence agency without experience, without any technical ability, with no skills, and more importantly, team, no ceiling. So that you can see some of the numbers on here. This is what I'm sharing with you during this session. I'm going to share with you, team, how in your first 30 days, easily, you could get $5,000 cash upfront in your bank account, a minimum of a $500 a month every single month retainer. And in year 1, I'm going to share with you how $110,000 on just 3 to 5 hours per week is realistic. Now, again, I know you're probably going, come on. No, team, that is what I'm sharing with you in this session. Remember, no hype, no fluff, no pipe dream. All I'm going to be sharing with you, team, is fact, evidence, and data. Look, the reality is you're all adults. You can make your own decision. I'm not going to preach at you. I'm not going to talk down to you. I'm just going to go, look, here's the fact, evidence, and data. This is the system. It works. It's your choice. Give me number 6 in the chat, by the way, if that sounds refreshing. Like, you're just going to get fact, evidence, and data. Beautiful. Loads of 6s coming in the chat. So, team, what is it we're covering? What is an AI agency? And more importantly, why run an agency? Well, look, the fact of the matter is, team, when you're running an agency, this is a business that always works. Always. Whatever market you're in, whatever decade this is, team, look, go back to the TV show Mad Men. The TV show Mad Men, the hit TV show, that was an advertising agency. It was in the 60s. They were huge. Guess what? It worked back then. It works today. And it's going to work in 60 years from now. And there's a very, very simple reason why. Let me ask you a question, team. Because look, there are over 100 million businesses in the world. Just think about that for a second. There are 100 million businesses in the world. How many of those businesses, team, and let me know in the chat, how many of those businesses do you think need more customers? 100 million in the world. How many businesses will need more customers? In fact, how many of those businesses will always need more customers? How many of those 100 million businesses do you think are using AI at the moment? Maybe a handful? How many of them know they need to use AI? Otherwise, they're going to get left behind and they're going to be the way of Blockbuster, BlackBerry phones, and Nokia phones. And the best part about this is, team, those 100 million plus businesses, they have the budget sat there waiting. They have the problem that they know they need fixing, and they are actively looking for a solution. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today is how you can deliver that solution for them. Because the big problem is that they need more customers. And the reality is, How many of these business owners do you think are posting every single day on every single social media? Barely any. Why? Well, because it's hard work. They don't know what the content is. They don't want to have their face out on the camera. They don't have the time. It's not their expertise. They have this massive, massive problem that they cannot fix. And they are missing out on hundreds or thousands of clients every single year. And this is how you can step in with no experience and fix their biggest issue. Very simply by running an AI agency, managing their social media, having posts on every single social media every single day. And before you think, I don't want to do that, team, this is without you creating a single piece of content. This isn't you writing scripts. This isn't you recording videos. This isn't you creating graphics. And you don't even need to be an expert on social media. Give me a 6 in the chat again, by the way, if this is starting to sound a little bit exciting, by the way, team. And the reason why this agency works is because, look, you are here right now. You're here right now because maybe you want a second income, maybe you want a third income, maybe you just want to be able to quit your job. Look, the reality is, team, money is not the end goal. Freedom, choice, and time is the end goal. Money is just a vehicle that allows us to get there. And if you want to go from A to B, pick the best vehicle. Look, if you need to go from A to B quickly and there's a Lamborghini in front of you, or there's a beat up Toyota Corolla, pick the Lamborghini. You're going to get there quicker. And the great thing about this is, team, with this business model, there's no product for you to create. How much time is that going to save you? There's no managing staff. You can do this on your own and create a 6 or even 7-figure business. There's no business premises that you need to go and invest into, which means you can start today. And this truly is, team, the biggest opportunity in the world of online business that I've seen in a generation. And the best part is, the system I'm going through today is built around someone with a busy life. To be built around someone that isn't technical, has no experience. And it's built around a very simple system of using social media combined with AI. There's no need for you to post every single day. No need for you to record videos. You don't have to become a Kardashian, team. In fact, you never even have to show your face. Give me a me in the chat, by the way, if you love the fact you never have to show your face. There's no technical setup. There's no complicated adverts. It's just a simple system that anyone can implement. And look, team, the world we live in now, you don't need to go and learn a single new skill. You don't need to learn how social media works. You don't need to learn marketing. You don't need to learn sales. We are in the age now, team, where you've got to stop trying to learn and we've got to start making sure we earn. And that is my goal for you in this session, is to show you how this can be true, because you might be going, yeah, but how? I'm going to cover this, team. Because AI, artificial intelligence, we can get this to a position where it does 90% of all of the work for us, working in the background while you do what you want, with who you want, when you want. And what I'm sharing with you, team, genuinely, is a copy and paste formula. We find a business who needs more customers, it's all of them. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. In fact, just give me a little yes in the chat, team. Who can copy and paste? Give me a little yes in the chat if you can copy and paste. Fantastic. Well, then you can start this business and you can run this business. And I know it's a big claim right now, team, but by the end of this session, you are going to see exactly how as well. Now, before we do dive in here, team, look, there's a couple of things we need to address here. Let's address the elephant in the room. Like I said, team, I'm not going to preach at you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. My job is to show that this is what's possible. I'm going to show you this incredible opportunity. Fact, evidence, and data. You can make up your mind from there. Because if maybe you've worked hard your entire life and you don't feel financially secure, maybe you feel like you've missed every opportunity that's come along, maybe you want more, and you know what, maybe you feel a little bit guilty about it. People around you are saying things like, why can't you just be happy? Or maybe you're worried, hey, do you know what, it's a bit too late to start something. My job today is to show you how every single one of you can start immediately. Because If you've ever thought, well, I'm not technical. Yeah, do you know what, team? A year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years, you'd be right. 3, 4 years ago, team, you had to go and learn everything. What I'm sharing with you today, it's clicking a few buttons. Look, if you can turn on a laptop, you can click a mouse, and you can type, you can start this business. And the great thing is, I know you can because you're here. The trick is knowing which buttons to push in which order. Or maybe, you know what, you're just sick of trading your time for money. Asking permission to be able to spend time with your family, your friends. And this is why we need something working in the background for us, team. And that is what I'm going to be sharing with you. It's a system that does over 160 hours a week for you. Just imagine that for a moment. No hiring staff, no managing people, but 160 hours in the background running for you, creating you income while you sleep. And look, the reason why maybe you are struggling, the maybe reason why it hasn't worked for you, I can tell you right now, team, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, because the fact of the matter is, team, so many people in this room, maybe you feel left behind. Maybe you feel like you've worked your entire life and you're not where you want to be. It's not your fault, team. It's very simple. The rules changed and nobody told you. But back 50 years ago, hard work genuinely built wealth. Today, that same amount of hard work leaves people feeling further and further and further and further behind. Because it's not about working hard anymore, team. It's about working smart. 50 years ago, it was great. You put the graft in, you started at the bottom, you worked your way up, perfect. Now, it doesn't work like that, team. The world has changed around us. House prices versus the salary, even in the UK, in 1975, it was 3 times. Now it's over 9 times. University costs for free. Now, I mean, in some countries, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. The fact of the matter is, team, that same hard work, that same career, it no longer produces the same result. And I'm here to tell you, team, you didn't fall behind because you worked less. You didn't fall behind because you didn't want it. I mean, maybe you fell behind because the rules changed and nobody sent us the memo. And that is what I'm here to share with you today. In fact, look, my job here is fact, evidence, and data. No, like I said, no false hype, no pipe dreams, also no ambiguity. Team, I'm about to share with you the exact step-by-step system in front of your eyes right now. I'm not going to say, oh, here's this thing. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. No. I'm going to quite literally show you right now how you can set up a real business right now with a system that goes completely on autopilot for you. And remember, team, this is copy and paste. AI is going to do 95% of the work for us. We don't want to be learning these skills. Don't learn marketing. Don't learn this. It's going to slow us down. Copy and paste means we are going to earn. In fact, just go ahead, give me a me in the chat. Who is excited right now for me to walk you through step by step on this system? I want you to see it straight in front of you, team. Fact, evidence, and data. Perfect. So let me go ahead and turn my camera off because then you'll be able to actually see the entire full screen. 1 second. So there we go, team. As you can see, look, I'm going to walk you through step by step on this system. So first things first, all we do is we go to LinkedIn. Now, you might be thinking, oh, that's just where you go when you want a new job. You go on, you say, oh, I'm looking for work. You get a job, you close it down. But the fact of the matter is, team, every single business that is desperate for new clients is hanging out where? They're not hanging out on TikTok. They're not hanging out on Instagram. They are hanging out on LinkedIn. So we just very simply, we go to LinkedIn. We use the sales navigator. Now, again, you might be thinking, yeah, but what do I type in here, team? It's copy and paste. I give you exactly what to type in here. You can see roofing, HVAC, solar, remodeling. It's just a copy and paste. All we are doing, team, is we are trying to find the exact ideal clients that we want to be working with who are desperate for brand new clients. We then say, right, the company headcount between 1 and 50. Why? Well, because we don't want to be dealing with companies that are 600-700 employees. There's too much red tape. We want to speak directly to the business owner. We then find the job title. Very simple: owner, founder, president, CEO, principal, co-founder, managing partner. We add in the seniority level. director, CXO, owner, partner. Remember team, copy, paste. I might say, well, I want to be dealing with the United States of America. That's my target audience. And I want them to be in construction, specialty trade contractors, facility services, or utilities. Now, this entire thing so far, team, copy and paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, we're talking maybe 5 minutes. Now, straight away, as you can see here, team, 42,000 results. That is 42,000 business owners who match the exact criteria, who desperately need more clients, have the budget, are actively looking for a solution. All we need to do now is we need to start contacting them. Now you might think, well, I don't want to be able to contact 42,000 people. We don't need to. We leverage the power of AI to do most of the work for us. All we do is we come up here, we grab this, we then click copy. We now go into an AI-powered system where we now jump on here, we click add a new campaign. Once we click on that new campaign, we click add leads. And you'll see here, LinkedIn Sales Navigator search. I then go ahead and click next. I paste that in there. And now all of a sudden, team, that is going to pull all of those people straight through. You might be thinking, wow, what do I do next? Fantastic. We build out, and you can see one of our client accounts here. We build out a very, very simple system. Now, again, you might look and go, well, this seems really complicated. It's click a button. It's paste in some text. You click a button here and we say, right, all of those 42,000 people on autopilot, what I want you to do is while I'm asleep, while I am doing whatever I want, you might be sat on holiday, you could be asleep, you might be having your morning tea or coffee. And we say in the background, without me needing to physically do it, you click a button and we say, right, now send this personalized message. And you can see it even personalizes it. It'll come to me and say, hi, Sam. That is going to work in the background for you, team, 24/7, 365 days a year. Now, if someone accepts it, we say, well, wait 2 hours. And then we click the little plus button here. And guess what you do? You paste in a message. We then connect back to them and say, hey, thanks so much for accepting. We then start getting that conversation. If they viewed your message, well, if they haven't, send an email. Click a button, copy, paste, and we build out, team. Just by clicking a few buttons, an entire campaign that runs our LinkedIn automated outreach. And even if they don't reply, we can view their profile, follow them, like a post, view their profile, like a post. All of this, team, working in the background. We build it once. It works forever. Imagine that, team. Imagine right now, something in the background, bringing you clients and customers without you needing to do a single thing. Now, once someone replies back and says, okay, well, that sounds interesting, only then do you personally have to take it over. It drops in your inbox right here, and then we go, great, I've had someone come back. Only now do you need to be the one to actually message them back. And you might be thinking, yeah, but what do I say? What do I say? What if they ask me something I don't know? Absolutely not a problem. Our next step is we go to the Explosive Growth Academy LinkedIn Objection Handler. You go ahead, you go onto LinkedIn just here. You grab their message. They maybe reply back saying, well, I've tried an agency before. It didn't work and I lost money. You don't have to sit and go, how do I reply back? You paste the message in here. You give the little the LinkedIn Objection Handler context. You say, it's a roofing company in Texas that sent me this as a first reply. And watch this, team. You click one simple button and generated by AI, painstakingly trained to be one of the top LinkedIn objection handlers in the world, built out by me and my team. Here you go. Here is the exact response for you to send. Copy, paste. And you can see the message here. That's honestly fair. Most agencies overpromise and underdeliver, especially in trades. The roofing space, can you see how it's now relevant to them? The roofing space is actually where we see the biggest gap between what's being posted and what actually builds trust with local homeowners. No pitch here. Would it be worth 10 minutes for me to take a look at where you're currently putting out and give you honest read on it. It's an amazing one. It even tells you why this message works and tells you what to avoid. Team, copy, paste. We now come back up here. We then go copy. We go back to LinkedIn. We paste. They respond back to us. We come back here. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Team, you do not need to learn any of this. Once from there, all we have to do, team, is we send them through to a free social media audit. As you can see here, for business owners who know they should be on social media but never seem to have the time, get a free social media audit now. They then fill in their details. Sam Druce here. I then click show my missed revenue. What this then does, team, it then gives, can you see here, it pulls my name through. This is now personalized. It's not hi, it's hi Sam. And as you can see, we scroll down here. All they have to do is they fill in their free social media audit. Let me ask you a question, team. Can you find business owners on LinkedIn who need more customers, and can you offer them a free social media audit to see how they can improve their business? Yes or no in the chat, team? Can you give away a free social media audit? More importantly, can you give away a free social media audit with just copying and pasting? Grab their response on LinkedIn, bring it into the LinkedIn objection handler, paste, get your response, go back to it, copy and paste. It's so simple. And look, just put yourself in the shoes of that business owner. They come through to this page, they can see it's 100% no obligation, there's no credit card needed. They click on their business type and they say, well, which niche am I? Well, actually, I am the high ticket home services. What's your average customer value? Well, it's around about $6,000. Okay, great. Are you a local business or are you a global business? Well, I'm a local business. I'm actually in the United States of America and I am in Austin. Oh, if I can type Austin, Texas. Then it says, how many followers do you have? I've only got about 375 followers. And to be honest, I only really kind of post 3 times a week. Now, this is where it becomes specific to them, team. If you spoke to 10 potential clients, how many would typically sign up? Well, actually, I know that if I spoke to 10, 2 of them. Fantastic. Did you notice that this changes here, team? If I go 7, 2, it dynamically updates, meaning they get a personalized AI audit. It then sends what active platforms. I'm on Facebook and I'm on LinkedIn. And then just watch what happens here, team. One click of a button. Put yourself in this business owner's shoes. Show me my missed revenue. And immediately, just here, team, it is running a personalized social media audit. It shows me my score, 46 out of 100. It shows that it's specifically calibrated for Austin, Texas. It's specifically for my personal close rate. And it shows me my potential missed revenue. Shows me local market analysis. Only active on 2 out of 7. You're only posting 3 times. You're never using YouTube Shorts. And with a 20% close rate, it makes it specific to my business. I then scroll down. It shows a breakdown from every single social media of exactly how much I am missing. It even shows the opportunity that I never even considered. What about a podcast? I'm missing out on $12,000 a month just from a podcast. We break it down here and it shows $1.4 million in revenue missed. That is 240 project inquiries going to their competition this year. But now this does the work for you, team. Remember, team, stop trying to learn, start to earn. This audit does the work for you. Hey, do you know what? This is why most businesses don't fix it. They have no time. They don't have the content ideas. They've got the wrong format, no consistency, algorithm changes, and the quality drops. And most social medias are going to cost, most social media managers going to cost between $5,000 to $10,000 a month. But here's what we can do. There is a complete solution for this, and this is what you offer, team. And we're going to be diving into this in this session. Every platform posted every single day, content ideas created from you, YouTube videos, a fully automated, customer-driven podcast, a lead capturing chatbot, monthly performance reviews, and look at this. You will receive your investment back in less than 1 month. How do we help you? You can jump on a free strategy call right now. You're going to get a custom audit for your exact business, platform priority plan for your specific niche, a live AI demo with context your business in real time, a 30-day content calendar you keep regardless, and a precise projection on your audit numbers and a close rate. And it shows the audit results are reserved with a countdown timer. And all they need to do, team, is they click one button, they reserve a free strategy call. And that on that call, team, that is $5,000 in your bank account and a minimum of $500 every single month for having something that is finding them on LinkedIn, having AI automation do 95% of the work, copy and paste with the LinkedIn objection handler, sending them, giving away a free social media audit that does all the work for you. And by the way, team, it doesn't even need to be you that takes that phone call. Just go ahead, by the way, team, give me a wow in the chat if that is so simple and you can see how just without any experience, you can copy and paste your way to life-changing income. Give me a wow in the chat. In fact, let me go back to my slides here. 1 second. Team, how incredible was that? It is just a game changer, isn't it? Can you see, how easily you can implement that system? Copy, paste onto LinkedIn, find the right people, copy and paste the URL to create a system that runs in the background for you. Now, all of a sudden, the only manual work you have to do is when someone comes back and replies and says, hey, tell me a little bit more. Oh, you don't need to learn anything. You copy the message, you paste it into the LinkedIn sales objection handler with some context, copy, paste, copy, paste. They then say, do you know what? Yes, send me that audit. And can you see how blown away clients would be just by going through the audit? I mean, look, team, you show me that audit 100 times out of 100, I am booking in a call. Give me a yes in the chat, by the way, if that just blown you away and you can see this system working. And that you might also be thinking, okay, well, it sounds amazing, but now I've got to deliver. Is that where all the time is? Absolutely not. Team, like I said, you don't need to do a single piece of content. I don't want you doing a single piece of content. You don't have to go and do all the research. You don't have to go and then go onto Canva, create the pages, beg the client to record videos, send you images. Team, we use AI to automate everything. Are you starting to see a bit of a pattern here, team? It's set it up once. It works forever. We just turn around and we use a very simple AI system. And by the way, this system costs $17 a month. Do we think it's a pretty good investment for $17 a month to automate the client's every single social media post? And we just, again, it's not technical. You click a button, you add it in and you say, hey, the RSS feed. You know what that does, team? It scours the internet every single morning, finds new articles, new trending topics, new updates. You then send that to AI Perplexity and it summarizes 10 pages into 3 paragraphs. And then every single morning, automatically, without you doing a single thing, while you're sat having your morning cup of tea or cup of coffee, it sends it to ChatGPT to write a Facebook post, write an Instagram post, write a post on X, and then it publishes on behalf of the client automatically. Not only that, it's not just Facebook, Instagram, and X. Well, now all of a sudden, we can actually get videos recorded. We can have an AI avatar do the videos, have YouTube shorts, have it on TikTok. We can even, without them needing to record a single podcast, you can have AI to clone their voice and automatically post onto every single podcast. Team, if you don't think clients are going to be blown away by that, I don't know what else to tell you. And this is what you get paid to fix, team. This is what you get paid to fix. One client, $5,000 up front, signed in one day, and it doesn't even need to be you that has that conversation. One conversation, one audit, $5,000 up front, $500 a month minimum retainer every single month. 10 clients in year one, team, with a system that's copy and paste, easily $110,000. There's no extra work. You do the work once, it get paid every single month. Because the reality is, like I said, team, the market has shifted. You just watched me do in 5 to 10 minutes what used to take an entire marketing agency of 15 people a week to do. Because all the things that we thought we needed, I need to become an expert in marketing, I need social media management experience, I need a designer for graphics and branding, I need industry knowledge, I need a copywriter, someone to write the text, I need a sales team, I need a data analyst to prove the return on investment, and I need 10 years experience. All of that, team, is gone. We don't need to be the expert. You deploy an expert. And that expert isn't an employee. That expert is AI. Because again, even now you might be going, yeah, but I'm not an expert, Sam. Maybe you just, in fact, give me number 1 in the chat if you maybe feel that imposter syndrome creeping in for you. Like, who am I? I can't charge $5,000 for this. I'm not the expert. Team, you're not the expert. Do you know what you are? You're the business owner. You're the business owner. Richard Branson doesn't know how to fly the planes. He doesn't know how to fly the planes. He doesn't know how to deliver the meals. No, he's the business owner. You might be thinking, yeah, but what if they ask me something I don't know the answer to? The LinkedIn Sales Objection Handler team, the AI has the answer every single time. What if they find out I've only just learned this? Team, you don't need to be the quote unquote expert in the world. The only person you need to know more than is your client. And you do. You will. Because the AI has changed the game. I hate to say this. It's really weird to say, but the world we live in, team, university degrees don't matter that much anymore, unfortunately. They do in certain industries, but there are industries being wiped out. Having the solution that they need is what matters. And again, one of my favorites, I need to know more before I can start, team. It's just that imposter syndrome creeping in. It's that fear talking. It's that delay tactic. What do we need to know apart from copy and paste, copy and paste? Does that make sense, by the way, team? Give me a little yes in the chat if that makes sense. Now, a big worry for a lot of people, this is something we genuinely need to discuss here, team. Maybe a lot of you are sat going, yeah, I'm in a full-time job. You're showing me LinkedIn. I can't use LinkedIn in my full-time job. Therefore, I can't do this business. Well, it's a very easy fix. Solution number 1, you create a LinkedIn company page. It's not you, it's the business. Doesn't need to be your name. I don't need to call it Sam Druce's agency for the attention of my employer. You call it whatever you want. Well, the second way, team, you just position yourself as an AI consultant. That's all it is. You just position yourself as an AI consultant. Keep your job on there. In fact, most people with the Explosive Growth Academy land their first few clients without really needing to change a thing. You're just saying you're an AI consultant. The outreach runs quietly in the background. You don't have to shout and scream and tell the world. The only people seeing these messages are the exact ideal clients. Your employer doesn't see these messages. This is the business that is built around you, your life, to mean that you can start building something without blowing the rest of your life up. Give me a little yes in the chat, by the way, team, if that's quite reassuring, that you don't have to worry about that anymore. Beautiful, because look, team, this system is here ready to go. And I really want to kind of put this into perspective, team, because at the moment, there's two people on this training watching right now. Same age, starting point. Both are watching. Let's say both of you are 45 years old. You've both got skills, experience, life experience, but you've got that feeling knowing that something needs to change. Well, after today, every single one of us has a choice. You've seen the system, how easy it is to implement. And the choice is very simply, team. Do we do this or we not? Because person A decides to wait. A month goes by, 3 months goes by, nothing has changed. Same problems, same issues that we've got. 6 months, same income, same ceiling. And a year from now, we're in the exact same position, looking back and going, I wish I'd done it a year ago. And I don't know about you, but when I was starting, that sounded all too familiar. Or you've got person B. They decide to go, hey, do you know, I don't know everything. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to start. Within month one, they've got the system live. Their first outreach is running. On average, you can get your first conversation booked on day 11. Not in 6 months, a year from that, on day 11. Month 3, you've got 2 clients signed. You've got $15,000 to $500 in the bank. Month 6, $2,000 a month recurring. And then a year from now, 6 clients, $3,000 a month in income every single month coming in. And look, the reality is only you know which one of these two that is. Only you know which one of these two that is, because now is the time to start. Look, the fact of the matter is, team, AI is here whether you like it or not. The question isn't, is AI going to disrupt my industry? It already has. It already has. I have friends that are lawyers and solicitors that spent hundreds of thousands of dollars training. They're losing clients faster than they can get them. Why? Because people are going to ChatGPT, they're going to Claude, and they're saying, act like a lawyer, go and do this for me. $180,000, 7 years to qualify. A financial advisor, accountants, marketing managers, paralegals, medical diagnosticians, radiologists. And the average university degree, $130,000, 5 to 7 years. AI is here whether we like it or not. Our job isn't to judge this. It's to go, hey, it's here whether I like it or not. How do I protect myself now using AI to build something that means if something happens in my industry, I'm safe? Does that make sense, by the way, team? Give me number 4 in the chat if that makes sense. Because look, AI is disrupting every single industry. And again, this doesn't just work for the roofing company example I showed you. It works for financial advisors. It works for roofing companies. It works for consultants. It works for dentists, solicitors. It works for every single business on the planet. And again, it doesn't matter what industry they're in. The audit that is built for you, where you're just giving away that free gift, reveals the gap specifically to them, their niche, their area, and justifies the fee every single time. And again, like I said, team, we've got to stop trying to learn. Let's start trying to earn, because you don't need to send a single outreach message on your own. Remember, we get AI to do this day in and day out. And again, right now, one of our clients, team, 2,475 prospects in the sequence, 52 outreach messages to exact ideal clients, business owners that go, I've got a problem, I need it fixed. And they've had 211 replies received. Team, you're not doing this. Your team is doing this, and your team is AI all day, every day. So finally, you are not spending 10 hours a day in front of a laptop, slogging away, trying to build something. We're working smart with something in the background. And as you can see here, team, there we are in the niche of America, 211 business owners. 211 business owners have responded back. Team, how many of those can you give away a free audit to? How many of those that go through that free audit are going to be absolutely blown away? How many of those are going to book into a call? And how many of those are going to say, yeah, I need this? Team, we are not years away from income with this business model. There's no product for you to create. This is a client comes to you and says, I need this. You say it's $5,000. They go, here it is. Done. It's done. And look, the reality is so many people are worried. Well, yeah, but AI is everywhere. AI is everywhere. How is this going to stand out? Team, AI is everywhere. Systems aren't. AI is everywhere. Systems aren't. Because most businesses using AI, look, there's no system in place. They're just kind of guessing. Oh, that kind of works. Random bit of content, no strategy behind it. Very inconsistent results. So they go, well, this doesn't work. But What they actually need, team, is a provable system in the background working for them day in and day out, giving a proven, repeatable system, fully automated, so it's not them doing it. That's the big issue. They don't have the time. If someone's starting a roofing company, imagine walking up to them and saying, oh, you're in a roofing company. Oh, what made you decide to start a roofing company? Yeah, I'm just really passionate about social media. I know. They want to be a roofer. And that is why this works every single time. And like I said, team, this income model is built around 3 to 5 hours a week. And I'm hoping you're now starting to see, right at the beginning, when I said 3 to 5 hours, you probably went, that can't happen. No, it's 3 to 5 hours of your work. It's not 3 to 5 hours of work. It's 3 to 5 hours of your work. Your business is working in the background for you. It isn't just 3 to 5. It's only 3 to 5 from you. And just ask yourself right now, team, where do you spend 3 to 5 hours a week at the moment? Watching TV, Netflix, scrolling endlessly through social media, playing video games, or maybe you're just trying to learn a new complicated skill. Everything here at the Explosive Growth Academy team is built around someone with a busy work schedule, a family, commitments. Because the reality is, if you're in a full-time job right now, okay, and I teach you a business model that takes 30 hours a week of your time, okay, you might replace your income, but guess what? Now you've got a business where you work 30 hours a week. You've just dropped down from 40 to 30. We're not here for money, team. Remember, it's freedom, choice, and time. I want you to set up a business now that works around your life, so when you go full time into it, it still works around your life. Give me a little me in the chat, by the way, if that's what we're here for, that's what you're looking for. Because the income model is so simple. Look, team, here's an example of a typical week. Monday, whatever time you want, morning, lunch, evening, because it doesn't matter when you do this. This isn't a 9 to 5. You could go and review and optimize your AI outreach. You could do it at 11 p.m. with a glass of wine or a cold beer or a hot cup of cocoa on your laptop sat in front of the TV. Tuesday, you check the AI content deck. That's only 30 minutes. Wednesday, well, now we're reaching out to clients with copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Maybe that takes an hour. Thursday, we go through and say, right, let's review our LinkedIn pipeline. Friday, great, now we go and reach out to clients. Doesn't even need to be you reaching out and speaking to them. Saturday and Sunday, do what you want. The system runs without you. You do what you want, when you want, with who you want. And the best thing about this is, team, is it gives you control of your income. It gives you control of your income. You are behind the steering wheel. You choose how fast or how slow you go. As an example, look, here's 3 people, same system, just different gears. Different end goals that they want. Maybe you want to just start a little bit conservative. Okay, fantastic. Well, we work 2 to 3 hours a week. The system works in the background, remember? But you work 2 to 3 hours a week. Month 1, we sign our first client. Amazing. Month 3, we wait a couple of months. We get another client in month 3 and another couple clients in month 6. A year from now, team, we've got $52,000 cash banked in your account and $3,000 a month solid income hitting every single month. That is $3,000 this month, $3,000 next month, $3,000 next month. Why are they paying you every month? Because you're managing the system. Team, if you are bringing them clients every single month, they will pay you every single month. Would you pay $500 a month to make $10,000 back? I would. So we have the conservative, maybe it fits around your life. Maybe you're a little bit more committed. So no, I'd like to hit that 6-figure, fantastic. A year from now with 5 to 8 hours maybe, it's $110,000 and $7,500 a month coming in on autopilot. Or maybe you're a little bit ambitious. Maybe you want to be the business owner. We build a team around it. So it's still only 10 to 15 hours a week of your time. But a year from now, you've got $300,000 in your account and $25,000 a month hitting your bank account every single month. Because when we start to build a team, this is what can happen here. Month 1 and 2, great. Well, you get the system live. You get your first 3 clients signed. You got 15K bank. Guess what? Invest it back into your business. Hire your first VA. Hire a sales team, a closer to do all of those calls for you. Now, all of a sudden, you've freed up 10 hours plus of your week. Month 4 and 5, great. Now, all of a sudden, we automate the outreach. Someone else does your copy paste. We hire a client manager. We've got to a point, 30 clients? You don't want to touch that anymore. Great. Hire a VA whose job it is to speak directly to those clients. Month 9, we scale that business. And a year from now, team, you could be sat on 50 plus clients, $250,000 a month, 300K cash collected, with something working for you in the background. Give me a little me in the chat, by the way, if that sounds amazing. Because remember, team, we're not building something that's going to replace your income and then give you a second full-time job. This is why this works every time. It's building a business. And it's a very simple 5-step system. We find people using LinkedIn. Every business owner is sat there waiting. We copy and paste in how we find them. We copy the URL. We use the AI software to automate the outreach. When someone comes back to you and says, hey, I'm a little bit interested, I've got some questions, copy, paste into the LinkedIn sales objection handler, copy, paste. We send them through to the free AI audit because that's all we're doing. The only selling we're saying is, hey, would you like a free audit? It goes through to them. We then get a call booked in. Doesn't even need to be you that makes that call. And then we set a simple AI system up that manages and runs their content for you on autopilot every single day. And how can your week look, team? Genuinely, like I said, fact, evidence, and data. I don't want this to be a little bit ambiguous. I want to show you this is what your week could look like. Monday, you wake up, review, optimize, check our AI software. How are the replies doing? Do I maybe need to change up a little bit? On Tuesday, right, hey, let's go and check that content. Wednesday, the client communications. Thursday, we're looking to pipeline, grow that pipeline. And then our prospects on that Friday. But the biggest thing I want you to look at here, team, is while you are away, while you're not stood at your laptop, sat at your laptop, all of the posts for your clients are done without you looking at them. Oh, I've got 5 clients, so I need to check their posts. No, every client that you have signed has their automation done. Every single client got their post on every single social media every single day. Your AI software has reached out to 50 new people every single day saying, hey, look, do you need more customers and clients? The audit funnel is capturing their data and driving them in to book a call on autopilot. The money, your retainers, collected automatically. Reports are sent to clients. You don't need to sit and build a report. It automatically goes out to the clients. And while you are not at your laptop, team, it's 168 hours on average that is in your business working for you. How many team members would you have to hire full time for 168 hours? How much would that cost you? How long would it take you to manage them, onboard them, teach them the system, your business? And that is why, team, it's on average 2.5 to 5 hours a week of your time. It's not 2.5 to 5 hours of the business. It's 2.5 hours of you physically doing it. Having AI do the work for you in that background, working 168 hours every single week. Give me a me in the chat, by the way, if you love the idea of AI quite literally working hundreds of hours in the background so you can go and do what you want. You can build your life. And this is the system day in and day out. And team, we didn't read about this. We learned this. We built it. I lost sleep over this. And for me, when I started, because remember, team, I was sat just like you are a decade ago. I was $20,000 in debt. I had no degree, no relevant experience. I was working a minimum wage job. And the crazy thing about this is, team, the skills that you now have This is a game changer. I had to go and pay over $300,000 in mentorship programs just to learn each of these. The imposter syndrome was insane because I couldn't use the LinkedIn sales objection handler. I couldn't do that like you can now. I had to speak to them on the phone. And I was terrified of being asked, what experience do you have? And I searched for months. I searched for years trying to find a business. I saw businesses come and go. I saw drop shipping come and go. Bitcoin come and go. I saw NFTs come and go. And there was one business model that was there throughout. Because it is exactly that. It's a business model. It's not a fad. It's not a here today, gone tomorrow. And from implementing everything we're teaching the team, myself and my business partner have built a 7-figure agencies, multiple 7-figure agencies. I'm now a 3-time Amazon bestseller, a multi-award-winning international speaker. I've invested over $300,000 in mentorship programs so you don't need to. You get the benefit with the Explosive Growth Academy to skip every single element of it. And thank God I did. Because again, I wouldn't have become who I am right now without taking that step, knowing I wasn't perfect. Because the reality is for so many people, this was my journey, by the way, when I first started. This was my journey. Because what it used to cost, well, year one, you had to spend an entire year learning everything. You had to invest. I had to learn Facebook adverts, Instagram adverts, funnels, copywriting, business strategy, sales training, everything. I had to spend my own personal money going and learning this. A year down the line, not a single dollar hit my account. It was all going out. And then you hit year 2 and guess what? That's analysis paralysis kicks in. The imposter syndrome, the self-doubt, the procrastination. And only, normally for so many people on this planet, year 3, that's when they start earning revenue. And the way the world has shifted now, team, I cannot emphasize this anymore. You've got to stop learning and start earning. The old way, 3, 4, 5 years ago, yeah, you had to go and learn these skills. You had to pay $25,000 per skill separately. You had months of imposter syndrome. You stood waiting for years to feel quote unquote ready. You never felt ready, the window closed, and life never changed. Now, it's a system to follow from day one. AI does most of the work for you. Your outreach is live from day 2. You can have your first conversations 48 hours later, and you start earning before you feel ready, because we never feel ready for anything, do we, team? But more importantly, we start earning, and finally, you start living. Because look, the reality is, team, the system is your skill. All your job is to do is to follow the steps. Let AI do the rest. But the window, team, this window we're talking about will not be here forever. Will not be here forever, team. The internet, that first boom. Then what happened? You had these late movers coming in 2002. Social media marketing between 2010 and 2025. But right now, team, right now is the time to start implementing this. Less than 15% of those 100 million businesses, team, less than 15% are doing this on a day-to-day basis. You have 85 million businesses. Let me ask you a question, team. Can you find 10 businesses out of 85 million? That's all it is. A couple of handfuls of businesses out of 85 million. And don't let this be another good idea, team. This is quite literally, let's go back to January 2015. January 2015, team, this is Bitcoin at $217 per Bitcoin. Look up what the price is now. It's in the tens, if not hundreds of thousands. If you could go back to January 2015, team, when Bitcoin was $217, how much Bitcoin would you have bought? Chances are you'd spend everything on it, because you now know, well, yeah, but if I bought it now, I know it's worth hundreds of thousands. Yeah, this is what this is going to be, team. And this business model meets every single other option. Why? Because so many of these businesses, it takes learning. Day trading, great. Go and spend 18 months learning it. Life coaching, you got to learn it. Drop shipping, you got to learn it. Copywriting, you got to learn it. Don't try and find something to learn, team. Try and find a business, not a hobby. Find a business that is there that you just put yourself into, where you can start earning revenue in 30 days. And you really can, team. Look, the system in action. Day one, get your LinkedIn searches done. Day one, your outreach is ready to go. From there, day 4, right, you got your first audit delivered. Your first business owner came back and said, yeah, send me the audit. Fantastic. On day 7, you've got that phone call. Doesn't even need to be you, remember, team. From there, day 11, you got your first deal signed. $5,000 just hit your bank account with $500 a month minimum coming in every single month. On day 18, you've got their system up and running. They are messaging you saying, this is incredible. We have never posted on every single social media. I saw the video. It's amazing. I can't believe I have a podcast. And on day 32, that first retainer hits your bank account. 11 days to sign your first deal. Imagine 11 days from starting, $5,000 is in your bank account, team. This is what happens day in and day out. But what we need to remember, team, is what AI actually stands for. Because you might think it stands for artificial intelligence, team. It stands for actually implement. It stands for actually implement. This is not just something that you never have to work on. AI doesn't replace the need for you to show up. AI doesn't do 100% for you, but are we okay with it doing 95%? We've still got to show up here, team. You've got to review the system. We've got to follow up on the same day that these replies come. If a business owner comes back and you wait 3 weeks, they don't remember you. You've got to show up and be present. And we've got to actually implement. Look, results don't happen with information. Results happen with implementation, team. Results don't happen with information. Results happen with information. Because look, you are allowed to want this, team. You're allowed to want this. We live in a world now where we're almost kind of shunned if we want to be successful. In fact, give me a little yes in the chat if you've maybe got people around you, friends, family, colleagues, saying, what do you mean you want to start a business? Why can't you just be happy with what you've got? Why do you have to be so greedy? Team, you're allowed to want this. Wanting financial security for your family is not greed, it's smart. Team, COVID changed the game forever. COVID, for so many people on this planet, made them realize, hey, I need to be in control of my financial future. At any moment, if we're in a full-time job, team, at any moment, one person can make one decision one time and you are 30, 60 days away from no income coming in. Building something that outlasts your job is not reckless, it's smart. And refusing to accept that life as you have it right now is as good as it's going to get is not arrogance, it's ambition, team. Because look, the question you have to ask yourself tonight, it isn't, do you deserve more? The question is, are we going to do something about it? Give me a me in the chat if we're going to do something about it, by the way, team. Because look, the reality is, again, I want to be super clear here, team. Fact, evidence, and data. This is not passive income from day one. It's the system live from day one. But it's not immediate income hitting your bank account. We've got to put some work in. It's not zero effort, it's less effort. It's 2.5 hours, 5 hours. This is not a get rich quick, team. There is no such thing as a get rich quick. This is a get rich forever. And if we're not going to implement and follow the system, this isn't for you. What this is, team, it's a real business. It's not hype. It's not fluff. It's not something that a year from now is going to disappear and you're in the same position as you are. This is a business that has been around for decades and generations and will be around for decades and generations. It is completely beginner friendly. See, you've seen the step-by-step process. 5 years ago, yeah, good luck setting this business up. Now, copy and paste. And it's built for people like you with limited time. This was built specifically in mind for those of you that are sat going, I know I desperately need something. I desperately want to change something. I've got a full-time job. I'm working 60, 70, 80 hours. I've got a young family. I've got commitments. Perfect. Because it's only 2 to 5 hours of your time, not the total time in the business. AI does 168 hours every single week just for you. And this is the right moment, team. This is the right moment. There are tens of millions of business owners out there waiting to hand you $5,000. The reason why it hasn't happened yet is you just haven't asked. And team, every single thing you've seen tonight points you in the same direction. We've seen the system is broken. The rules have changed. No one told us. What worked 50 years ago doesn't work anymore. We know that the window is open. Less than 15% of 100 million businesses are implementing this. We know the income is real. We have seen the system. We've seen how you can reach out to someone on LinkedIn with using AI automation. Send them through the simple audit funnel. And then look at that and go, look how much money I'm leaving on the table. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I'll happily give you $5,000 to make an extra $60,000 this month. The path is defined. Day 1, system live. Day 11, first prospect signed. Day 32, retainer hits your account. And the risk is removed. Why? Because AI does the heavy lifting for us. We need to stop trying to learn and start trying to earn. But the big reason, something we want to address here, team, maybe the elephant in the room, is look, what if I just try and I'm not good enough? What if I try and I'm just not good enough? And look, normally this comes, team, from a place of maybe you've tried something before and it didn't work out. Yeah, but I've tried 3 businesses and it didn't work out. Look, I'm sorry to hear that. If you've been in that position, I have. It sucks. But looking back from my side, it was a realization. I hadn't tried 3 businesses before. I tried 3 ideas. I tried 3 dreams, if you will. This is a business. It works every single time. Maybe you're not sold anything before. You don't need to. Get someone else to do that for you. Remember, stop thinking like an employee. Start thinking like a business owner. There are hundreds of thousands of freelancer salespeople right now that will pick up that phone, sell this for you for $5,000, and you never have to answer a phone call in your life. Maybe you're worried I'm not technical. I can't set this up, team. We've seen this system. It's copy, paste, click a few buttons. You've tried businesses before? Yeah, team. This is a business that works every single time. And look, hey, do you know what if I do everything right and it still doesn't work? It's a system. It's a system. The greatest thing about this is, team, the internet doesn't discriminate. The internet doesn't ask you what qualifications you've got. The internet doesn't ask you how long you've been doing this. It's a system. A little bit like a Big Mac and McDonald's. Bit of a weird segue, right? But it's a bit like a Big Mac, team. Look, whether you left school at 16 years old or you've got 5 PhDs, if you can read and follow a system, the person that left school at 16 and the person with 5 PhDs makes the exact same Big Mac. It's a system to follow. And what could go wrong, team? What if you don't get a client, team? If you don't get a client in 12 months from now, we will personally reach out and at no extra cost, we'll help you do it until you do. Why? Because it works every single time. What if it isn't worth it? Great, have a refund. What if you don't make your money back, team? You will make your money back. And the big one, yeah, but Sam, what if all the tools change? What if the tools change? This is built around a system that can update as the tools update themselves. So, from everything you've seen, the opportunity, the copy paste, having AI work 168 hours a week in the background while you get the ability to build a business and do what you want, when you want, with who you want. How can we help you build this? You've got me in the chat, by the way, if you'd like to know how myself and my business partner can help you build this business, not learn for the next 12 months, but genuinely get this business set up, the outreach out from day one, bringing you clients and customers immediately. Fantastic. Well, that is the time to introduce you, team, to the 3-day Explosive Growth Academy virtual event. This is a virtual event with a hands-on, where we're not going to go through, there's no fluff in this, there's no hype in this, just exactly like this presentation today, team. It is fact, evidence, and data. Day one is about opening you up to understand this opportunity, going through that demo in deep dives, seeing the market, understanding exactly which niche you're going to go through. And you leave day one going, hey, this is real. Day two is about the system. We're going to get this system set up. Team, as we're going through something, implement it. We have people leave our event having got their first leads coming in, having got their first calls booked in. You leave day two with the outreach running. And then on day three, you leave with a live business. This is not leave on day three, great, go and spend 6 months learning it. No, team, you leave on day three with a business up and running straight away. By the way, just give me a little wow in the chat if that is blowing your mind, and the fact that you can quite literally leave the event, not have to go and learn for 6 months, 12 months before you earn. You can leave day three of the event going, I have a business. It is working now. It is bringing me opportunities that earn me money. And that is what we do day in and day out. So team, what does it look like after the event? Okay, well, yeah, but how do I leave with an event? How do I leave the event with a business? Fantastic. Here's your first 30 days after 3 days, team. This is what your first 30 days looks like after this event. It's very simple. Day 1 to 7, great. We're going to get your LinkedIn profile live, optimized. You got your sales navigator set up. We get our AI outreach. Minimum, our first 25 connection requests, and we build it to 100. Within 7 days, that system is live. Week 2, your full outreach is running. You are getting these first replies in your inbox. Imagine that 8 days later, someone saying, yes, send me the audit funnel. That sounds amazing. We send out those audit funnels. Week 3, we got our first calls booked in. And remember, team, it doesn't even need to be you on these calls. And then week 4, the first closing conversations, first clients signed, first money hit your account. And this is what we do every single event. Give me a little yes in the chat, by the way. This is sounding amazing, by the way, team. Beautiful. So today, well, look, what is included, team? Because look, ultimately, like I said, I cannot say this even more. I want you to stop trying to learn. Okay, stop trying to learn. It wastes time. It slows you down. Start trying to earn. So included with your ticket to the Explosive Growth Academy live event, we've got some unbelievable bonuses in there, meaning that you are quite literally leaving that 3 days with everything you need to get up, get moving, and get every single part of your business up and running. So team, included in your ticket, look, you've got full access to the 3-day virtual event. Not only that, but you know what? Being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, it can be a bit of a lonely journey sometimes. So as our gift to every single one of you, you can bring a business partner, relationship partner, friend, colleague, anyone you want to share this journey with. We are going to give you a second ticket completely free of charge. Now, for those of you that are smart, hey, sell your second ticket. You got a friend? Great, sell it to them. Get some of your investment back. But it means that you are not on this journey alone from day one. No one could do anything on their own. We need help, support, guidance. And again, that is on complete registration. Your second bonus ticket is given to you. After the event, 48 hours after the event, team, you get lifetime access to the recordings. Meaning for you, if in 6 months, a year, 2 years from now, if the system changes, the AI updates, you don't have to worry about it. We'll let you know. We'll say, hey, John, hey, Susan, the system's updated. Your recording has been updated. Go and watch the 3 days again. Get up to date with everything. Just give me a little wow in the chat, by the way, if that's incredible. You invest in yourself one time, you get lifetime updates. As the system changes, the tools update, you are never left behind. And again, 48 hours after the event, you're also going to go ahead and get the AI Agency Fast Start Toolkit. This is here for you, team. Every single thing that you need in a very easy to follow checklist. This isn't go and learn everything. This is a checklist. Remember, this is a business. Business needs to be fact, evidence, and data, right? You start at number 1, you go all the way through this, and you know that you have got every single aspect in there that you need. On day 2, we're going to give you access to the closing scripts playbook. This is the exact step-by-step closing script that any single person can use that is responsible for multiple 7 figures. Multiple 7 figures. Even if you've never sold anything in your life, team, not a problem. You just follow this system here and you can go from someone not knowing who you are to $5,000 in your bank account in as little as 1 phone call. And the best thing about this is here, team, it doesn't need to be you. If you never want to pick up the phone, you don't want to speak to anyone, great, you don't have to. You don't have to. You hand them the closing scripts playbook and you just go follow this step by step. The week before, we want to get you ready for the event. You're going to get the LinkedIn profile transformation guide. Get your LinkedIn ready to go before we attend if you can. The niche selected workbook, you're going to show up on day 1 without being lost, no ambiguity. I know what my niche is. On day 3, you get the post-event 30-day action plan, meaning you are not only leaving this event with a business set up, you are leaving this knowing for that 30 days, the most crucial point, you are knowing exactly what you're doing every single day. And on day 3, you are also going to get the AI agency pricing and proposal template pack. If a client says, oh, could you send me something over? Off it goes. We have created it. You don't need to go and learn that. And then our final 2 bonuses, team, the Millionaire Mindset audio series. We want to get you on this event with this up here correct, making sure you are in a position to leave on day 3 with full confidence. And the business owner's AI survival guide, meaning even if you've never used AI before, it does not matter. You are going to leave this event. You are going to turn up to this event with every single aspect that you need. And team, that is a combined value of $44,345 US. And even at that, team, it is a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. When you leave with a business set up, if you've got 1 client a month, team, you're sat on over $120,000 US. How many businesses could you set up that you could triple your money in year 1? A McDonald's franchise is $500,000. You don't earn a single penny, dollar, cent until year 3. And think about all the other businesses maybe you've tried. Did we leave that event with a business set up? Not an idea, not some hype, not a dream, with an actual business set up. And that is the power, team. Because this works now, it worked 50 years ago, it will work in another 50 years from now. But of course, team, we want to make this an absolute no-brainer for you. I want to make this such a no-brainer that every single one of you, you're going to sit and go, I'm in. Because for every single thing that we have just shown on screen here, team, the 3-day event, the partner ticket, the lifetime access to recordings, meaning you are never left behind if things change, the AI agency fast start toolkit, the closing scripts playbook that you can just give to someone else and go and do that, go and do my work for me. Go and bring me money coming in. The LinkedIn profile transformation guide, the niche selector workbook, the post-event 30-day action plan to get you hitting the ground running as quickly as we can, the AI agency pricing and proposal template, the Millionaire Mindset audio series, and the Business Owner's AI Survival Guide team. Today, it is not $44,345. It is just $997. Team, that is an immediate 35 times return on your investment before you have done a single thing. $44,345 worth of value for just $997 with your first client, which can be in as little as 30 days, $5,000. Imagine that, team, 30 days into it and you 5 times your money with that monthly retainer coming every single moment of every single day. So team, go ahead, click the button around this video, go ahead and secure your seat. Look, the seat is either yours or it's someone else's. We've got multiple dates. Look, when you go to the page, pardon me, I'll show you the page in a moment. We've got multiple dates. Okay, this is held virtually. You do not need to jump on a plane, pay for a hotel room. You could be anywhere in the world. Log on from a laptop or even a mobile phone. We've got multiple dates that if you can't make a date, don't worry. Go and secure your ticket, secure your seat. Send us a message. We will find a date that works for you. Because at the end of the day, team, you have seen the power in this. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. This is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. Go ahead, click that button around the video, go and secure your seat. And in fact, let me go ahead, show you what that page looks like. Just give me one moment. So you should be able to see my screen now. So when you go ahead, you click on that link, you will come through here to explosivegrowthacademy.co.uk/offer. You can see to secure your seat for the upcoming 3-day virtual event. All you need to do is go through here. You can see every single bit of detail that is included in your ticket today. Every single aspect of it. We've also got some guarantees in there for you, which I'm going to cover in a moment. And again, just a little bit of a cover off. Maybe you're not too sure about it, but all you need to do here, team, go ahead, come to this page, click on this link, fill in your details, your name, your company name, your personal name, click on step number 2, go ahead and secure your seat right now, team. Let me go ahead and just bring my slides back up. So go ahead, click the button, or you can go to explosivegrowthacademy.co.uk/offer. Go and secure your seat. Remember, team, if you can't make the dates, secure your seat. We will find a date for you. If you've got a wedding, cancel the wedding. Again, cancel the wedding, push it back 6 months, have a bigger, better wedding. Because the reality is, team, there's no pressure from me. Okay, look, whether you want to do this or not, at the end of the day, every single one of you came here, not for money, for freedom, choice, and time. The only decision you have to make right now is, what is the vehicle that's going to get you from point A to point B as quickly as you can? And like we said earlier, look, if you've got a Lamborghini that's going to get you there quite literally, sometimes in as little as 30 days for your first client, your first $5,000 hitting your account, or you want to walk, crawl, or take a beat up Toyota Corolla, it's completely up to yourself. But all you need to realize is that there's no deadline, there's no pressure. It's just maths. It is just maths, because every single week, now you know this system, you've seen the power in it, the copy, paste. Every single week, this system isn't up. You're losing out on revenue coming in. If you waited 30 days from now and nothing happens, well, guess what? Nothing happens. We're in the same position. Even if you waited 90 days, and this is being conservative, team, with only one client. If you only got one client in the next 90 days, that is $6,000 banked. $6,000. Team, what would $6,000 do for you in your life right now? Because this is what this event is all about. Yes, it's about being able to get that freedom, choice, and time, but this is an identity shift. This is the identity you're going to leave day 3 with. You're not trying something. You're not learning something. When your friends say, what do you know? Oh, I'm learning this. Oh, have you earned any money? No, but hopefully I will in a year to 2 years. You're leaving this 3 days as a business owner. And it is a complete identity shift. 12 months from now, you won't have to trade your time for money anymore. We're not going to be in a position where something isn't working while we sleep. We're not looking at AI and going, I wish I'd done it. 12 months from now, we're going to be sat with a recurring income every single month. A business that runs while you live your life. 2 to 5 hours a week from you. Yeah, 168 hours from your AI business. You've got the time back. And you are ahead of the curve. We're not behind it. And we're not having an asset that we have to turn up to get paid like a job. It's an asset that you own. And it's a dramatic shift. It's just 6 words, team. I run an AI agency. This isn't a pipe dream. That is what you leave on day 3 saying. Not a plan, not a hope, but an identity. And the biggest shift for me, having recently become a father for the first time, the biggest shift for me is realizing who's watching me make this decision. Because our children are watching how we respond when life gets hard. Our partner is watching us. Do we back ourselves or do we back down? But more importantly, the version of you that you want to be is watching yourself as well. And if we decide to wait in 12 months from now, we're in the same position. And you might remember tonight, you might not. And you might look back and go, I wonder what if. Because ultimately, this decision isn't about income. It's about the story that you tell. Are you the person that saw the opportunity, moved, created the life for themselves, their loved ones, their family that they deserve? Or are you the person that's still waiting? Because I can promise you 12 months from now, your life could be completely different to what it is right now. But look, I want to make this a no-brainer for you, team. The funny thing is, look, people say, oh, well, do you give refunds? No, team, we don't give any refunds here at the Explosive Growth Academy. Do you know why we don't give refunds? Hey, we go one better. We give you guarantees. Guarantees. First things first, you have your day 1 promise, team. A 10-day one in full. Okay, back yourself right now. Come on to day 1. Watch the entirety of day 1, team. If you don't believe it's worth every single penny, we'll give you your money back. Keep all the bonuses, keep the materials. It's completely fine. Why? Well, because we know that doesn't happen. So if you're sat thinking, yeah, but what if the event is rubbish? Well, that's gone now. We're also going to give you a 12-month first client guarantee. Follow the system. Actually follow it. Implement the system. Hit the minimum standards that we expect you to do, which, by the way, isn't done by you. That's all of your outreach. Go through the 30-day plan. Implement that 30-day plan, team. If 12 months from now, you haven't got your first paying client, we'll work with you. Completely free of charge, at no extra cost until you do. Why? Because this system works every single time. So if you're worried, well, what if I can't get a client? You will. And we're not going to give you a 1-time money back, not a 2-time. We're going to give you a 3-time money back promise, team. Follow the steps, implement it. If in 12 months from now, you have not generated 3 times your investment, that's $2,991 from a $997 ticket, we will refund every single penny of it. And the fact of the matter is, team, if you step up and get some skin in the game, we will step up and get some skin in the game. A lot of people say, well, they're asking you to trust them. No. We are going to put our money on the line. We will put our name on the line, not once, but 3 times. So go ahead, click the link around the video. If you cannot see the link, you can go to explosivegrowthacademy.co.uk/offer. Don't be crazy. Go and lock this in now, team. Now, before we do look to finish up, we've got a couple of FAQs we always get. Now, the first one, Sam, is this really for beginners? Team, there's a reason why I show you the system. I'm not asking you to trust me. No, trust in the system that you watched. You literally watched me go through a live demo. You saw everything that you need to do. It didn't require a single bit of experience. Maybe you think, oh, I need to think about it. Look, if we need to think about it, I get it. I get it. It's just worry. It's fear manifesting in a different way. Think about what? It's just nerves coming up, team. And again, look, there's no pressure from me. If you don't want to join us, hey, absolutely fine. You're a grown adult. You can make your own decision. But think about the maths. It's just maths. Every single week we wait. Every time the outreach isn't bringing us clients. Every 160 hours a week, the AI is not bringing you business. We are losing money. Maybe you're thinking, I'm too old. I'm in the wrong background. Team, the businesses you're going to be going after, they're called the SMEs, the small to medium business owners. They trust peers. Your age, your credibility, these aren't disadvantages. These are why you're going to be successful. You have got life experience that other people don't have. And that is why this will work. Maybe if you're saying, what if it doesn't work? Team, day one refund, 12-month client guarantee, 3 times money back. What part of it does still feel like a risk? Maybe you've tried an online business before, but remember, team, you might have tried something like a concept, an idea, a dream. Did we try a system? Every single step here is defined. That is the difference, and that is why this works. Or maybe it's just a case of, hey, Sam, I can't afford $997. Well, as a reminder, team, one client pays you $5,000 up front. The ticket pays for itself 4 times over with your first deal. And if you follow what we teach, team, that 30-day plan, it is completely in your hands. But what I also want to do, team, if genuinely you are sat here right now and you're going, let Sam, honestly, I'm in. I do not have $997 in my bank account right now. Otherwise, of course, I'd be in 100%. Then I want to make this accessible to every single one of you. So if for any reason, the only reason that you haven't gone and joined right now is the facts purely you don't have access to 997, you can also secure your ticket for 3 monthly installments of $397 and break that payment out over 3 monthly installments, team. Go ahead, secure your ticket. Click on that link. If you cannot see that link around here, you can go to the explosivegrowthacademy.co.uk/offer. 997 or 3 payments of $397. Your first client, $5,000. And again, you are going to leave this 3 days with a complete identity shift. Not a concept, but a business setup with your 3 times guarantee. So team, I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to every single one of you. I really hope I fulfilled on my objective of opening up your eyes to the world of possibilities. Having a business, not a concept, but having a business that works for you. And I just want to say a huge, huge thank you to every single one of you for dedicating time out of your lives. I know you're all very busy, so I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to every single one of you. I sincerely hope you go ahead, go to explosivegrowthacademy.co.uk/offer or click the link below here. And it is going to be a genuine pleasure to be working with you moving forward to get this business set up and completely shift from where you are right now to where you want to be 12 months from now. So team, a massive, massive thank you. I've thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed it today. My name has been Sam Druce from Explosive Growth Academy. I will see all of you very, very soon. Let's get out there. Let's start implementing, change your world, help and serve other people, and get paid in the meantime. So thank you so much, team. Thank you. Have a lovely afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, everyone.